It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Next up, though, every year local books published between January the 1st and December the 31st are considered for annual Books Literary Awards. Now, the 2015 winners were recently announced in Cape Town, and in honor of Youth Day, we have author André Eva Bosch in studio, who received the MER Prize for Youth Novels for her book called Alive Again. And as we have it right here, such a good read. We have André in studio. Very, very nice to have you. Welcome to Expresso.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you very much. At first glance, I love the book. I love the cover. It says Alive Again. I can only imagine what the book is all about. But you tell us, what is the book about and what was your inspiration for writing it?
In essence, Alive Again depicts a struggle between good and evil. Nandi is 15 years old. She lives in Mpumalanga in Kanyamazan, and she has great dreams for the future, and she works very hard at achieving those dreams. And her teacher, Mr. Kumalo, helps her mother, and her very inspiring boyfriend, Becca, who's 17 years old. But Nandi is in constant conflict and struggle against two elements. The one is her father, who dominates her, and who believes that a girl should stay at home and have babies and look after her husband. And the other is a gang of boys called the Bad Boys, and they mistreat girls and treat girls, in Nandi's words, like cheap things, throwaway things. And so the question is, will Nandi be able to succeed despite this threat, or will they crush her spirit?
All right. Well, it definitely seems like you're touching on real issues, some that the youth is also facing today. What is the message, specifically with it being Youth Day, that you would like to put out to the youth, that you would like the readers to take away from this book?
What I would like the readers to take away is what Nandi says to the reader. And she narrates her own story, and she starts by saying she knows what it's like to have a dream that you cherish above all things, but she also knows what it's like when that dream gets shattered and broken into 1,000 pieces. But after everything is said and done, she also knows that we all have a place of hope and courage inside us, but the trick is to find that place. And she says the way she found it was to reach out to people who respect her dreams and people who help her hold on to her dreams, come what may. And so what Nandi says to the reader is the message that I would really like to send out. And she finds eventually that pain doesn't have to define you. Pain can help you grow. And your life is worth waking up to tomorrow morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Despite your difficult circumstances or what you might be going through. Now, the novel was also awarded a Youth Literature Prize in 2014.
Right.
You must be incredibly proud as well of this. But why do you think it's gained so much attention?
I think people are looking for hope. Yeah. I think people are looking for hope, compassion, love, friendship. All those higher order human values that are so lacking in society today. There's a kind of pervasive sense of collective hopelessness in the world, and South African youth are challenged so deeply by so many issues. So I think a story that challenges a really, really hard issue, but that has an underlying theme of optimism, and that might have been the reason that it touched hearts.
Absolutely. And I can just imagine, this is a good read for both young and old, I'm sure.
I'm surprised, and I've had so much feedback from older people who have identified with certain characters, like Nandi's mum, who reflects so many mothers in South Africa who go all out for their children to be educated. And her teacher, who is an example of a most inspiring man who changes lives. Yeah. So, yes, adults have also identified with it.
André, thank you very, very much for joining us this morning, talking about your book and also for the success. And we can't wait actually for your next novel as well. There we go. André Eva Bosch, author of Alive Again. Here we go. It is cold outside. It is winter. And there's nothing that warms it a little bit more than a good read. And this is definitely one of those good reads. Check it out to get your hands on it, especially on this youth.